What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Maintenance Man channel. Thank you for joining me. Tonight we're going to go over my new Electrician's tool bag. I used to rock the Southwire here. I'll link the old review I had on it up in the cards there. I used this for apartment maintenance, which was nice because I worked out of a workshop, so having a pouch style wasn't bad. It's got a to-go handle, top, and a strap. Lots of storage space. It's a nice electrician's tool bag, but having a work van now, and that's what I mostly work out of, this thing was spilling everywhere. So future video on this, I'm going to put a kit together for a homeowner. You know, you can buy any electrician's bag, but I'll put together a set and we'll get into that later here. Moving along though to the Kobalt, I do have a lot of other bags attached to it, but this is a nice sized bag. It's enclosed. Starting off, just got the electrical tape on the front. I keep different colors if you're tracing wires or something. They always come in handy to mark whatever you're doing or adding wires. So it has that loop. It has some pockets and stuff on this side. It's got, well, this is supposed to be for hammer, and more pockets here, but I don't put too much stuff on the outside. For electrical work, I just keep this little hammer because usually you're just doing like exploratory holes or something. You don't need a big hammer in the maintenance realm of electrical work. Getting into the bag here though, it's a nice bag. It's got a to-go handle on top and it's got a strap. Open it up here. It's got plenty of room inside. It's got a nice little pouch in the front. So up here I keep a Fluke non-contact voltage tester. I will say this thing is pricey. The sensitivity range is 90 to 1000 volts. I have a Weehaw I just got that comes with a nice flashlight on it also, and I think it's 12 to 1000, which is nicer because you can get to low voltage items if you have to. This is not bad though. It really works well. I had this Klein, but something popped up here or something that's not working anymore, so I literally just got this a couple weeks ago to replace it, and then, you know, got the Weehaw. I have a Greenlee that's nice also, with a flashlight built in. So I'd advise to get one that's 12 to 1000 with the flashlight built in. That works out well. Next up, got the, I call them the fuck you as pump pliers. They've gotten good use, not so much for electrical stuff, but when I was working on boiler pumps and stuff, they're nice to keep in your electrical bag. They came in a good pinch. Also in this bag, you got your receptacle tester with the GFCI tester. Comes with the circuit breaker finder. This is the best one I've ever used. I've tried the Southwire and some other no-name brand one. This is the only one that nails it. And especially in the commercial spaces where like the spaces will have multiple panels and stuff, it has yet to fail me. It might take a little bit of time of sniffing around, but it finds what it needs to find in the end. This is also nice to have in your bag. I just recently picked this up also due to my coworker, who also showed me the voltage, you know, to go down to 12. This is nice. Commercial buildings, again, you got 220, 110. So it's just a nice little compact voltage finder. Instead of busting out a meter, you can use this to at least see what you're dealing with. A few other uses for it, but that's a great little tool. up next, this is Knipex. It's just a straight blade knife. I have cut myself pretty well with this. I don't know if you can see it anymore, but I was doing floodlights on a building in apartment maintenance when I was doing apartment maintenance. And if you guys have ever used outdoor Romex, it's really thick stuff, but I was still trying to just cut it like I would regular Romex. And I cut, it went straight into my hand. I was bleeding everywhere, but I had like one more light to do, so I just put some electrical tape around it, finished it up. That electrical tape did not stop the bleeding at all. Yeah, pretty gruesome scene, but luckily is up on the roof and no one else had to see that. Next up is the Fakua screwdrivers. All this Fakua stuff I've had for, and it really is Fakua, 3 years old, maybe 4. You can see at the ends is getting a little frayed. I do have a new set. Just not willing to give up on these yet. I've really enjoyed the handles on them. A little bit slippy, but not bad. You know, they don't keep too much dirt and grime, just a little bit. And unlike the Klein screwdrivers, the tips on these have stayed great on the flat heads, and same with the Phillips head, has just worked out fantastic. It was a great set of screwdrivers. I forget how much I paid for them, but under 30 bucks. Probably under 20 bucks. I think it was 20 bucks. Also, I'm not sure if they have it anymore, but the Milwaukee 3 set with the Robertson also in it. That used to be like 20 bucks at Home Depot. That's a good set to have. And Kobalt makes a good one. Commercial Electric has a good one. So before we get into this Boo-Her, so obviously when I started off in apartment maintenance, I wasn't huge into wanting to do work in boxes and stuff, and I still am uncomfortable, but this is a tool. It's a fully insulated needle nose. It's Knipex. Does not have the best strength, you know, in the needle nose section, but what it's nice for is a lot of times in apartments and stuff, if you have a bad breaker, it's usually the wire's loose. So I mean, if you're a little worried about, you know, I have ADHD and I fear a little bit going into the box and, you know, squirrel, touch this, touch that. Anyways, you know, you can get this on the wire and, you know, poke at them, see if they're loose, and then use your screwdriver to tighten it down. It's a nice feature to have. So that brings me to these Boo-Hers, which I just got, which are more of like a linesman looking needle nose, not needle nose, but like a stub nose. Just wanted to test these out also. They're nice to have if you're just not comfortable, and I don't think I broke the bank on these. Boo-Her was under 20, I believe, off Amazon, and the Knipex might have been a little over 20 on Amazon. But both have, you know, well, this one I'll see how it does, but these ones have definitely made my life easier and a little less stressful. I got the Boo-Her needle nose pliers. They don't have the strongest grip at the end, but the cutters are nice. They're long reach needle nose. You know, you got some teeth there if you gotta take a bolt off or something. They've held up well, and they're still going strong. The handles are comfortable. I I like the Booher stuff. This is a Booher 0220108. You can find this stuff on Amazon. It is a little pricey, but it's not bad at all. Like their screwdrivers, which I had a set, and then apparently, you know, someone used them as a freaking beater bar. But these handles are nice. They got the built-in, these ain't going anywhere. They're not painted on. They're marked in plastic. Very nice soft grip handles. They're just a well-made screwdriver set. And I believe for the set of this, and it comes with these linesman insulated pliers, which are nice. Also 0220008. You know, $50 for the set. So it's a little expensive, but you don't have to buy it. I've really liked it. Now, you guys know I dislike Milwaukee, but I will say these are probably one of the nicer pair of needle nose pliers I've owned. They were, you know, nice right out of the box. Easy to use. Got reamers right there on the sides. The teeth have held up well. It's got strength to it, that's for sure. They nice cutters. It's a nice tool. No complaints there. I was using these for automotive stuff. The handles were all greasy. I crocodile wiped and cleaned those up, so they turned up well. I like having two pairs of needle nose. Just they're like extensions of your hands to mess around with stuff. Now, these are rusty. I was working on a job site where I had my job box in a basement, and the basement was just super damp. Rusted a lot of stuff up. But I could clean these up. These are Gardner Bender crimpers, and then you got the cutters at the end. They work great for the crimp tools. This is the style I like for crimping. Nice to have in your bag. Then you got the old Klein insulated strippers. You know, 8/32, 6/32 cutters for the bolts. Nice cutter here, and the strippers have worked well. They seem to be wearing down a little bit. I've had these for quite a while. USA made. The handles, though, you know, comfortable. I always take the spring out and the locking mechanism. That was a Mike's Tool Shed tip, and man, it's the best. I mean, I always hated the spring. I never really thought to take the lock out. I always took the springs out. Never thought to really take the lock out. I had a pair of Crescent one of these. Now, these are ones that you might want to keep the spring in on. But these are just snips, you know, and they work great for zip ties. These are Klein's, USA. Just little snips. Nice to keep in there. Now, these are the Crescent linesman pliers. You got reamers, nice cutters. Let's see if you can see, but they've held up very well also. I've been using these for quite a while now, actually. This is CCA 20509, and I forget what these are called, dual action or something, but they really are. They open up nice and easy. Woo! And the dikes cut well too. Got a little copper in there, but blades on these ones have held up pretty well. I use these to cut nails also, and I use this as a hammer sometimes. I mean, it's just the way life goes. Last thing in here, just a utility knife, Stanley, hard body. It's got the blade storage. You guys know I love my blade storage. These DeWalt carbide tool blades, great. I got Tajimas and just these Huskies. These Huskies work great too. Just FYI, but it has the cutter here, and you know, simple design, but well worth it. All right, now let's get into the extra bags I got here. These are all bags I just bought, and we got the Klein bags here, and in it I got another receptacle tester. This one's pretty cool because it gives you all the info digitally up top here, and got a GFCI tester. This was a little under 30 bucks, a little expensive, but again, tells you the voltage and everything right here, and it just gives you a little more info than your standard thing, but still tells you the correct and all that, and if it's reversed. Now, some weird things I've come across in apartment maintenance is there's been apartments where no issues electrically, and one day they're having problems. I lost this mic. I just found it in this video. That's great. That's the best when you find stuff. No problems reported, and all of a sudden an outlet goes out, and you'll go in, put your thing in, and it'll say reversed neutral. And then, you know, you gotta just start going back down the line of your outlets, and eventually you'll find it. But I just find it crazy that, like, you know, I've run across that after working there for 10 years, or not 10 years, but like 5 years, and I've never been in that apartment for electrical issues, and all of a sudden, you know, and it's not like the tenants are messing with any of it. It's just, I can't explain it. If actual electricians or more educated people can tell me why that happens sometimes in the comments, that'd be greatly appreciated. In this Klein pouch, here's another one of those voltage testers. I could actually throw this in my home kit. Oh, here we go. So I like this Sperry, another receptacle tester, GFCI. This is the WIA I was talking about. See, it's 12 to 1000 volts, which is nice. So if you're doing low voltage stuff, and then you turn on, and I mean, it has a, I'm pretty well lit here, but you can see that light's pretty bright on the end of it, and I like that. So again, the big thing is you gotta just protect these, especially the top part. That's the part that usually cracks, fails. And also batteries, just change out the batteries. I've had ones where they just gunked up over time. Also, just for note, well, I'll leave it in the homeowner one. Anyways, so that's what's in those bags. Next up is the meter bag. So I just bought this. I never really had a bag for my meter, but I just have the Klein clamp meter. Works well, does what I need it to do. And in here I have just regular leads, and then the best are the alligator clips. These have become my go-to leads. I like them a lot. They work great. And then in my last bag here, I have my Milwaukee lights. These are the 4-volt red lithium. Very nice to when you're up in a ceiling working. I mean, I use them for both electrical and plumbing. I just had it on my electrical bag, but I've had these for quite a few years and they've held up great, you know, fantastically. They got magnets and clips, and you know, these are Milwaukee tools I can stand behind and say I like them. I can't say that for too many other ones, but they're good tools. Now, I'm gonna make a separate video of putting together a kit of drill bits and stuff you need. One thing I will say, if you're doing electrical work, this Vessel screwdriver is really nice. You put that together with the WIA Blue Terminator kit, then you got a drill bit, and then you have all these bits in there that can go into here. And this has a quick release too, the actual bit holder. I love this WIA kit. I wish they made one that was just for, maybe came with some little sockets or something, but you can't beat it. It's a small footprint case, good stuff. And this Vessel, man, lasts a long time. I was using this Nyko one, which again, it's not bad, and you got the flip blade here, but there's a huge difference between these two. I was talking to Audubon Dan, or he left a message saying thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, this has kind of a ball grip, but you could see the size difference is about a 1/2 inch, or you know, a little less. Charging the same. I like the selector switch on here. This is a push button, and this also grinds a lot. It's not going to hold up, and it's 30 bucks. I mean, it was not a cheap tool. You can see I have used it quite a bit though. Great for doing like these are great if you're doing an apartment and you're redoing all the outlets, putting new outlets in. This gets them all in there, you know. Or you can get a cordless screwdriver where you have the clutch settings, or use a drill with clutch settings. Step bits come in handy. This is a cheapo kit off of Amazon. Use these more for, like, you know, if you got to put a hole in a box or a light fixture or something, but they're handy to have. This Greenlee tap set, which is on Amazon also, it's very nice. You can put bits in here as in the process of working on something, but basically for apartment maintenance, or maintenance for me, mostly it's 6 30-seconds and 8 30-seconds are the taps that you need. Get a few small drill bits, you know, pack like 5 cheap ones in there. So a lot of times these older apartments and stuff, the screws break off. You gotta drill them out, re-tap them. This is a nice set because you could stick them in your impact, or however you want to do it, or drill. I also have used this Bosch tap and drill set, and this is nice because it comes with the bits, and it comes with the taps, and it comes with this to do the taps. If you'd rather do that, if you have a 1/2 inch drill, you can shove this on in there and use that. It's a good kit. I still prefer the Greenlee. I just have to, I broke the 6 30-seconds, so I have to buy a new one of those. No big deal, but that's basically the bits that I would keep in there. And that's it for the what I got in the bag. And so far the bag's holding up well. I like it. I've been buying more Kobalt stuff because I've been shopping at Lowe's more just for work. It's closer. And it's just like Husky. I've enjoyed Husky. You don't break the bank on it. I think this was on sale for like 25 bucks or something like that. I have to recheck. It might have even been cheaper. Might have been 20 bucks. But well worth it. Keeps all my tools in there. I can hang the other bags off of it. Works great. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Lots more content to come. Leave a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.